Hello and welcome to Project Nigel, but it's not going to be the most cheery of videos because at the moment it feels like it could be drawing to a bit of a close. I'll explain why. Yesterday the landlord came into the yard and I spoke to him, gave him his money. Then he started telling me some of the plans that he has for this place, and it's basically containers, more of these things. But not just those there, right the way across there and also across here too. So he wants this patch of land back for his own purpose. And I did get the impression that somebody might have been moaning at him ever so slightly about there being cars knocking about. Anyway, he spoke to me about this with a kind of urgency in his delivery, which was a bit concerning. Because for one thing, I have this recovery truck still knocking about. Now a month back, this was supposed to be sold. And as you can see, it's still there. So I've had to re-advertise it. This car here might just have to find somewhere else to live anyway. And this one, it really does need to sell. That one's going to have to be scrapped. This one's going to have to go back to Boaty. Somebody needs to buy this one. This one does need to be collected, and then there's two here that are paying their way. This one can just stay at home as from next month, and then obviously Nigel can stay at home possibly somewhere. But over here we have the problem because the caravan is one thing. I like having the caravan, but it might have to go. This car here, I tried and failed to fix this one yesterday. That one there, hopefully someone's coming this Saturday to try and mend it. I haven't actually tried to speak to Tom recently, but I've not heard from him for a while, but obviously that's his car. But down in the corner there we have Rhiannon. Now Rhiannon has been here for quite a long time, and now I have no choice but to simply put it up for sale anyway, because this space here will soon not be mine. One thing I cannot do is put anything else down here at all. In fact, really I need to remove one or two. So nothing can go down there unless something has gone first. That would mean that the only way I can keep those cars that are currently in the corner over there would be by getting rid of some of my own stuff, and that's it. So then the yard genuinely would be full of stuff that doesn't even belong to me. Today I was going to do a new video for this car here, this car known as Fanny, because it is here and it does need to be resold to somebody else. I'll explain exactly what that's all about in my next video. And then we have Eric over there, which is still languishing around looking sorry for himself. You know, how long ago was this crash? It was over a month ago, over a month. And it's taken until now, until the third party, i.e. the guy who crashed into us, has actually admitted fault. And because of this delay, it's meant nothing can happen. So that car's just sat there doing nothing. No one's come out to inspect it. We've had absolutely no offers on any kind of compensation. So maybe that will change soon. Maybe. Now, what I'm talking about here is the best scenario, because it could be the case that the landlord here actually wants just to take back more than what he said so far. I've always got along okay with him, but you know, it is his land and he's had multiple offers on the land itself to sell, so nothing's ever really that rosy for the future because of exactly that. I'm going to really struggle to find somewhere to put all this stuff should something happen. So I need to start thinking ahead and start clearing up and getting rid of as much as I possibly can now, just in case. I mean, for one thing, if I am not taking up space I shouldn't be doing, if my truck's gone, if that area in the corner is no longer full of my cars in a caravan and around the back it's tidier, is less likely to try and take that off me as well. But unless I do this, that's really going to happen. So I've got to knuckle down here. I simply cannot have cars here. that aren't mine any longer, unfortunately. It really is time. It's time to have a clear up. So, come along, take your oh yeah, let's not forget, I still own a car called Toby Charles, a Rover 420 GSI Tourer, which is a rare car. And where is it? It's still up at Senior Mustard's house, because there's nowhere for it to live.